The labor codes have been in the domain for some time now, and it is expected that whenever the government does notify that the labor codes are effective, organizations should have already done their homework or their preparatory work and should be able to implement them at a reasonable time. So, what is it that we should have done as an organization? What is it that is required to be done if we are still not done for making sure that we are ready for the labor codes implementation? The basic understanding is that the foundation of the new labor codes is a lot of existing labor laws. So these labor codes are built by trying to amend, by trying to modify, by trying to rework some of the existing laws. So it is not that there is going to be some new concept that is going to come, which is going to be totally out of the blue, or which is going to require total reworking of the systems. Therefore, one of the first and the basic things that any organization that needs to make sure they are prepared for the labor laws or the new labor codes is to make sure that their existing compliance to the labor laws is done. That means they should be able to figure out what are the current labor laws and what are those labor laws expecting you as an organization to do. If you've got that in order, if you've understood that these are the things we need to do in the current scenario and you're able to implement them or make do with those things, then amending or changing the changes to the new labor code should be a fairly reasonable task to do. And it will not have so much of a business impact that your operations may get a lot of management time being focused on managing the new labor codes. It's a fairly business as usual change in the laws. It is not something so drastic that it's going to change the way you or we do business in India. So one of the first things to do as a preparatory work is to ensure your current compliance to the labor laws. As soon as you're able to figure that out, there is a bit of planning that needs to be done in terms of the impact of the labor laws or the impact of the new labor codes. The new labor codes, while a lot of things are done on employee benefit side, the terms of work side, a key focus area which is going to be impacting the business and which a CEO or a managing director should be aware of is the financial implication of this change. Now, the financial implication of this labor code introduction is going to have a little bit on the employee welfare cost. There is a way in which the employee welfare cost will get impacted. There is also a chance that your payroll and the way payroll is managed is going to go up. So the payroll cost of your organization is going to get impacted. These two things are directly linked to how you manage your profitability, how you plan for your organization's salary budgets for this year and next year. Because irrespective of how you implement the labor laws, the impact on financials, specifically the employee welfare cost and the payroll cost, is a direct outcome that is visible from these labor laws. Any change that happens as a result of rest of the things are manageable because they are changing certain processes, changing certain systems, but changing on the financial side are these two prominent things apart from the other small things. And as a CEO, you should be able to consult an expert and have these budgets sorted out.